this is a packing video for Witty Sprig sprouts. I think the numbers are 14 after that. 47. All right, almost. I did send you a video this morning in our private messages showing you an update of all of your beautiful babies. These are insanely gorgeous. Now, I did mention in the morning video / private message about this black pagoda lipstick plant. She's a hanging basket with so many growth points that it's really difficult to peep all of the dirt inside because I can't take down the polyfill. So what we're going to do is close her up inside of this corrugated cardboard, and we're going to add some more polyfill to the top and possibly some saran wrap. It just depends. We got to see here. Oh my goodness, she is such a big plant. Here we go. All right, I'm just trying to make sure that right now I'm not pinching any of the plant between the corrugated cardboard or the nursery pot itself. There we go. Okay, perfect. I'll loosen that up just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty.
I think what makes the pressure hard is what I put on myself.
Bunch of polyfill at the top. And this is going to prevent any of your foliage from touching the tape. That is its sole purpose.
And she's been the perfect cheerleader all year. I wouldn't understand any reason to but I'm not the boss.
Lots of polyfill on here. There we go. And this is a hanging basket, so once we're finished, I'm gonna take that hanging basket, this to the outside here. I made a huge mistake this morning by not turning my air conditioning down up here. This room sits at 80 degrees. Oh, but it's a little bit hot this time of year, and so I'm just waiting for this room to cool off. Perfect. That one back here. This is not taping very well. I don't typically tape them this way. I don't think that's gonna work. All right, so we're gonna add this hanger at the end. I'll probably just tape it to the inside of the box, honestly. There we go. All right. Here I have your red army aglaonema. This is way too much corrugated cardboard. That's fine. Oh my gosh. This is such a big piece of corrugated cardboard. It's completely unnecessarily large. I'm out of practice.
I'm told I'm a hard ass and I'm direct with my comments, but we're protecting the whole entire Dallas Cowboys brand. Kelly was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made. In 1990, I hired her as our director. And as a family, when my dad came in, the team was in financial disarray. My conversation was, look, we're losing money every year with the cheerleaders. Can you keep the cheerleaders doing what
Next up is the whale fin. This is a much more reasonable sized corrugated cardboard. Actually, I need bigger piece because we're gonna leave this real loose. Yep.
But it's important to point out, the cheerleaders have historically not been paid very much.
The girls will only be paid $15 per day, but they don't appear to get any money.
Privilege. I would say I'm making like a substitute teacher. I would say like a Chick-fil-A worker that works full time. You know, there's a lot of cynicism around pay for cheerleaders, and as a thing, they're not paying a lot. The facts are is that they actually don't come here for the money. They come here for something that's actually bigger than that to them. They have a passion for dance.
This one is a tricky one. Because the way the heart leans out like this, I've got to put it in this cut container, and that's going to help us keep the shape better. I am going to cut a little excess off. This is always so weird, right? I truly think it helps preserve the shape of the Hoya, because we don't want this to bend. Now, please take an unboxing video for me. That will do me a lot of good, just in case something does go wrong. I can learn what I've done incorrectly. All right, this is not large enough. We're gonna cut a different piece.
This young woman is wearing this swearing. She's spinning her arms back and forth. She looks in the camera.
But yes, I always ask all of my customers, please take an unboxing video. It's totally up to them whether they do or don't, but in this specific situation, definitely take me one. See, that's not even long enough. Hold on, we gotta get a bigger piece. That criteria, it not only helps me learn, but it helps me in the event that something negative happens and we have to issue a refund. All right, much larger, there we go. Oh, I need to tape this in there. Are y'all kidding me? I guess I just don't learn. All right, third time's a charm. Hold on. Now this piece better be long enough. What we're doing is just wrapping the whole square. Perfect. Good to go. Yay. Awesome. This one's getting a lot of polyfill if you can't tell. Alright.
Then you get home at 12 sometimes. So I go to bed at like 1. Okay. It's pretty nuts. Part-time jobs and then TV so it can be really you give up a lot, but it's fun.
Awesome. This one might take a little bit more than what I thought it would. I've already got your box picked out, but not too sure that's the one we're using. We'll see. Florida Beauty here. This is the Manjula here. Alright, hold on. Let me reposition. There we go. Right, now that we've got all of your order corrugated cardboard, I'm pretty sure that we're still on track with this box, but let's build the box first and then we will double check. The beauty about this order, and I love so much, oh my god, I'm too short, I have to build it on the floor, I'm sorry, is that this is just going a few hours north, just over the state lines, and I love that. I love shipping to Florida, Georgia. Most of my shipments go to Texas. I think that's so cool. I don't know why that is. All right. Wondering, can it fit? That one's gonna work. Okay. So we're gonna need packing material on the top and the bottom, I think, but let me see first. Perhaps not. Yeah, so I should have just done these in 13 or 12 inch. All right, so we're gonna redo these ones. And these two are just a little bit smaller, and they don't need this size corrugated cardboard. So we're gonna redo them.
I say that every
just backing this down to 12 inch. And I'm gonna put these vertically. I'm sorry, horizontally instead of vertically.
We have a representative from our manufacturers. We have hair professionals, makeup, of course, dance professionals.
Perfect.
And we even have Kevin, and his specialty is he's an influencer in cooking. Kevin is a nationally recognized wellness and lifestyle leader. But he himself has this larger than life glow about him, and those judges can recognize those skin qualities.
Way too big. Whatever. Alright, so
Here's the talent level.
just got a lot of extra room in here. I am gonna flip this to add more packing material.
Now, there's some of the best across the
I'm just taping your hanger for that hanging basket inside the box now. It's taped to the roof. One more piece of tape. Awesome. retaping that piece again. There we go. Now I'm going to put a rectangular thank you for your purchase sticker. That's going to be on the front of your box where you should make your incision. I'm going to show you. Okay, so right along this line here is where you're going to cut just gently. And let's get her weighed out. Pull your all right, item weight. Ah, she's a little heavy. All right, 8.8 pounds. That's gonna round up to 9 pounds. And then what are the dimensions of this box? I always add an inch. 23 by 14 by 16. 10 by 16. All right, her expected delivery date is August 11th. That is tomorrow. How exciting.
I feel like I've practiced enough to where I know it, but I do feel like there's a lot of pressure just having Caroline be there for 5 years. You're such a big help. I know she is a big help, but she's just like, it's a lot. Flirty. Hold as long as you can. You can go back. This is really good. And I like this. This is nice. Hold.
Every time I update this app, I swear they change so much. All right, no worries.
I'm ready for the week to be over. I'm not cut out for the dance. That's why. Can I try again? Yeah. There you go.
She should be to you by tomorrow. We're just gonna add a couple more stickers. Awesome. All right, she will be to you tomorrow. Thank you so much again.